Hello friends, good evening all of you. So today's session we are going to see about encoder and decoder. So in combinational circuits concept. Okay, so we can let's start the session today. So in every concept actually I'm giving one match the following questions. It will be best actually while working out the match the following in PY in actually exam time. Okay, we can see what is encoder first. So the combinational circuits that change the binary information into n input lines are known as encoders. So what happened here? The binary information is passed in the form of 2 power input lines, and it's going to reduce the number of output lines. So the main purpose of the encoder is to reduce the number of output lines and make a data transmission easier. That is the important things. So here, in simple words, we can say the encoder performs the reverse operation of decoder. So here only one input lines are activated simplicity at a time. So the producer's n bit output code is equivalent to binary information. So here you can see 2 power n inputs, it's going to convert as a n output lines. For example, we can see here 2 power n inputs means, for example, here 2 power 3 inputs are there means we will get output 3. This is called 2 power 3. This is 3. So 3 we will get. Okay, like this. So here 2 power 4. No, this is 2 power 2. So we will get 2 outputs here. Yes. Now we can see this is the 4 into 2 encoder. Suppose 8 into 3 encoder means actually what? So 2 power 3 meaning. So this 3 output we will get here. Suppose for example, even we can say 16 into like this also we can take 2 power 4. Okay, so these are the methods we have to work out this one. But actually we will get normal questions, statement based questions, and what is what, and what is the input, how many number of inputs and how many number of outputs. They won't ask you working procedure so much actually. So we have to know inputs and how many outputs we can take, and what is the purpose encoder and decoder, and what is encoder and decoder. So definition directly they will ask you. Okay, we have here 4 to 2 line encoder, 8 to 3 line encoder, and decimal to BCD encoder. Suppose 4 to 2 line means already I said 2 power 2 is equal to this 2 is the output. So 4 to 2 line encoder, there are total number of 4 inputs, y0, y1, y2, y3, and 2 outputs. And the same thing here, a0 and A1 output. So four input lines, the one just input line is said to be true at a time of get binary code to the output side. Okay, so like this 8 to 3 line encoder also. We have 8 to 3 line encoder is also known as the octal to binary encoder. Sometimes the name we should know. Because wherever we have two names or three names, that name subnames are different types of names we have to know, because maybe they can change and ask names also. In 8 to 3 line encoder, there is a total of 8 inputs, y0 to y7, and 3 outputs, a0 to a2. Okay, and decimal to BCD encoder, we have 10 to 4 line D encoder also. That is called decimal to BCD encoder, or we can say octal to binary. It's also known as 10 to 4 line encoder. So the total number of actually y0 to y9 will be there. The 4 outputs a0 to a3 will be there. So what is the uses of encoders? Main thing we have to know the communication systems, keyboard encoding. So converts key presses into binary codes. For example, we can say one real-time example. Just we can think about that computer keyboard we have. So keyboard has many keys actually, such as we have now A, B, C, D, and numbers, special characters, and so many things. So when we press the letter A, the keyboard, what will happen, does not send a separate wire signal for that key. So instead of that, the encoder inside the keyboard converts the pressed key into unique binary code. Like what is the ASCII for A? 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, like this A value. It will convert to the binary code. It's sent to the computer. So the computer then understands which key was pressed. So therefore, the encoder helps to reducing the number of wires and enable fast and efficient communication the keyboard of the computer. So that's the thing we are using that actually encoder. So that's a keyboard encoding they have given like ASCII. And interrupt controller to encode multiple interrupt signals into single binary output. and rotary encoders, optical encoders, communication systems, very important. Encodes data as transmission like Manchester Huffman coding like this. So remote control systems encode button signals for wireless communication, transmission, and digital signal processing. And security systems encodes IDs and inputs for access control and data compression also. So reduce the data size for storage and transmission. So multiplexing also it's using selects data lines into multiplex systems. Next one, what is decoder? Decoder is the opposite terms of encoder. The combinational circuit that change the binary information into 2 power n output lines. For example, we have 3 inputs means we will get 8 outputs, 2 power 3. Suppose we have 4 inputs means we'll get 2 power 4, 16 outputs will get like this. So the binary information is passed into the form of n input lines. So the output lines define 2 power n code for the binary information. Okay, so the decoder performs reverse operation of encoder. So we can see, for example, actually, in terms we can say 7-segment display used in digital clocks and calculator. So suppose the binary input 0101, just you can take example 0101. So which represent as what is the number actually, this is called 5. So the decoder receives the binary input and turns on the required segments of the display so that the digit 5 appears on the screen. So another example, TV remote control also we can say. So when you press value of button, the remote sends a binary code. So the TV decoder interprets the binary code and performs the corresponding actions by increasing the value. Okay, so hence the decoder converts binary information into meaningful output. So that's the meaning actually. So what is the binary decoder? The same thing here we have seen. So you can see just 2 power 1 input means, sorry, 2 power 2, that is called 2. This is called 4 outputs. Yes. So whenever we have first one 2 inputs, here we will get 0 0. Here Q 0 will get 1. So here Q1 will get 1. Like this will get work. It will work like this. 2 into 4 binary encode decoder. And so here we have 2 to 4 line decoder. So this is the subheadings, and maybe directly they will ask, and they will ask whether this is a combinational circuit or a sequential circuit. So we have to understand this is like one of the decoder. So decoder is going under in the combinational circuit like this. Okay. So 3 to 8 line decoder we have the same thing, is also known as binary to octal decoder, and 4 to 16 line decoder. Okay, so these are the terms we have to know. What are the types of decoders, what are the types of encoders we have, and what are the inputs and what are the outputs we have. That's an important thing. So what is the uses of decoder? Means already I said what is a decoder will do actually, working procedure. So memory addressing decoding, select specific memory allocation in RAM and ROM. Instruction decoding, it converts binary instruction into control signals in CPU. 7-segment display control, that only I said actually drives numeric displays BCD to 7-segment decoders. Demultiplexing, actually you can see encoder is using for multiplexing, decoder is using for demultiplexing, routes data from one line to multiple outputs. And peripheral selections, data distribution, it will do data distribution purpose also. And communication systems, so communication system decodes, receives encoded signal back to the, it will give the original form normally. So code conversions converts one binary code to another, and control unit design and microprogrammed microcontroller programming also it will use. So just we can see every topic, normally we can see some of the PYQs are MCQs. It will be best to identify the just pattern how they are asking. So which combinational circuit converts active input lines into coded binary output? So already I said it's going to convert the normal input lines to binary, that is called encoder. Again the binary to original conversion only decoder. Okay. And a decoder is when n input lines will have dash output lines. So n input lines, what? 2 power n output lines will be there for decoder. Yes. Just you can see here decoder how many? 4 to 16. So this is 4 means 2 power 4. This is the meaning. So this is n means 2 power n. So this question they are asking actually. And a priority encoder is preferred over a simple encoder because what? It assigns priority when multiple inputs are active. So priority when why we are giving first chance that one. This is the question they are asking. Always priority means normally multiples they are waiting in the queue means automatically we will give priority. Normally why is also we have done so many things. This is the this concept actually. And match the following. You can see encoder. Encoder what? Actually, encoder is a binary coded output. Yes. So that we know, just we can go A for that is 2. So first one, don't see that answer which you have marked actually. So A2 means which one we can eliminate, this we can eliminate, this we can eliminate. So elimination method, it will be very useful for exam time purpose. Okay, I have two choices. Now D equal to 4 and D4 they have given, so no need to work out. So the address decoder memory selection. So this type of questions, this is correct answer they have given. So we have to check B and C only. Anything if you know B, it will be answer will be okay. So decoder means many outputs that we know. Priority also highest priority selected. That's all. So this is my answer actually. So like this, we have to work out. So match the following questions. So elimination methods for it will very useful for match the following questions. And priority encoders are mainly used for again resolve multiple active inputs. And assertion you can see decoder is widely used in memory selection. Yes. What is the reason actually? Only one output line becomes active for each binary code. This is combination. Yes, actually what both are true, it's a correct explanation only. So decoder is widely used for memory selection only. Okay, so next one, the main application of encoder is data compression. So encoder means actually 2 power n into we are going to convert n output lines. So here just you can see there itself we can going to reduce the number of these things. So data compression is also it's possible here. And every concept just I'm giving it's a very important keyword for your purpose. So encoder means what? 2 power n now inputs, n binary output. This is for reducing purpose. Decoder means n input, 2 power n outputs. Okay. This is it converts to the original form. Priority encoder resolves the conflicts when multiple inputs are active. So every keywords I have given here. Decoder application, memory address decoding, display systems, chip selection. Encoder application, keyboard encoding, interrupt handling and data compression. 2 to 4 decoder words, 2 inputs and 4 outputs. 3 to 8 decoder, 3 inputs and 8 outputs. So like this we have to take. This is very important concept actually. That's why I have given. So every topics a maximum I try to give this type of keywords. Okay. So next class we are going to see about multiplexer and demultiplexer with some MCQ questions also. So thank you all of you. Thank you once again.